Hey man, I just want to say, I just seen everything that's going on. Shannon Sharpe, yo, I don't know if this is a shakedown. I don't know if, if he's telling the truth. I don't know if she's telling the truth. If he's lying, if she's lying. All I know is this: whatever the case, this is going to affect his career. That's just the underlying thing. He's already saying he's stepping down from ESPN, saying that he's going to take out time to reflect things with his family. But this is a cautionary tale, man. And this is for entrepreneurs, for artists like myself as well. This is a cautionary tale that we see happen so many times. We done seen Skip Bayless go through this. I forgot the other lady who was an analyst or whatever like that for ESPN or First Take, whatever. And now we're seeing this with Shannon Sharpe. When allegations and stuff like this happen, I remember that situation happened with LeVar Ball when I think it was Jalen Brown's ex-wife or whatever like that. He said one small little comment to her, and next thing you know, they threw him off the platform. And it's like when you are working in corporate America and you're working with these platforms, you have to be so mindful about what you say. You have to be so mindful about what you do, because if they give it to you, they can take it away from you. And I was listening to DJ Academics, and he was talking about ownership. Ownership is very, very important, man. If you can't have some type of ownership and ownership of your business, where you listen, no matter what going on outside, hey, I still own this. I can still get on the platform and say what I say. That's super important, because these people will throw you under the bus. I was watching Stephen A. Smith talk about the situation. In his eyes, he looked hurt. In his eyes, he looked like the writing is on the wall. When a man started talking about, listen, if it was up to me, this is what I would do, that means, okay, it's out of Stephen A. Smith's hands, and the people upstairs more than likely is going to make some may say a brash decision, but they're going to do what they got to do to protect the integrity and the polish, the prestigeness of their organization. No matter how amazing Shannon Sharpe is, these are quote unquote serious, very, very serious allegations if they are true. Sometimes just the accusation alone can be damaging to your career. Everybody's looking to see this man fall. You do have people rooting for Shannon Sharpe, but also you seeing old interviews pop up. Anything this man has ever said in a joking way about something, either alluding to, how can I say this? Relationship situations, intimate situations, any type of conversations alluding to that, jokes or whatever, is gonna come back to bite them now, and this is unfortunate. That's why when you see people be like I said before, man, you see people like Keanu Reeves. He take a picture with a fan, his hands are outstretched like this. He don't even touch the person. Me moving forward, when I do anime shows and stuff like that, I don't even want to touch you when I hug you, man. High five, fist pump. I don't even want to make certain comments or, hey, you look very beautiful, or anything can be taken out of context these days. Or even if you have a consensual relationship and intimate things going on with an individual, you can say or do something to rub them the wrong way, and then they turn the whole narrative on his head against you. Recording conversations when you don't even know, screenshotting text message when you don't even know. It's like you're not safe. You're not safe. When you are a celebrity, bro, you are not safe, and people are coming after you, man. People are making you a target, and they're coming after you. And you like, dang, how do I maneuver in this situation? Like, if I was somebody who was famous, I would handle my business in America, do my thing. But hey, I probably wouldn't even engage in any type of relationship or anything here in the US. I want to go somewhere where hey, I'm not famous. Because people, unfortunately, you have individuals who look at you as a come up. They look at you as a meal ticket. Now, in reverse, speaking on the other side, hey, you have some celebrities who make it bad for other celebrities because they utilize their power to keep people quiet, be abusive towards people, don't let them say certain things, or you can ruin their career. You have some celebrities who abuse their power and invoke some type of abusive, intimate situation with an individual who doesn't want that from them. But that doesn't seem like, from everything that I'm seeing, it seemed like they had some freaky role play stuff going on, that he wanted some wild stuff, she was down with the wild stuff, and somebody got mad in between there. And now that they're mad, okay, lawsuit is coming in. That's what it seems like. Somebody put out a report, oh, they did it over 200 times. So that's what people do. If they're in a relationship, it don't matter how many times you do it, you're in a relationship. What does that got to do with anything? If it's consensual and y'all both are into it, man, then y'all both are into it. But like I said, man, 1 minute is cool, 1 minute is not. And when you have a big reputation over here overseas and all that stuff, man, and you're known, that's why I said, it would be important to go somewhere where you are not known, because somebody's not even, if they're into it, you into it, then it's cool. They're not looking at you like, yeah, I'm gonna get him a couple months down the line because he's so rich and famous and well known. Or hey, get a professional service. Like, hey, get a professional service. This is the type of services y'all provide. Hey, you can't, bro. You just can't. You have to move a certain way when you're well known, man, because some people be plotting. They just do. And it's not, I know it can't be easy, bro. When you are rich and you are a celebrity and you got dough, you got some real bread, that's gotta be hard, because you got family coming at you for things, you got friends coming at you for things, you got business opportunities thrown at you. You're gonna have all type of what do I want to say? You're gonna have a whole lot of temptations thrown at you. Lots of temptation thrown your way, and you got to figure out how to maneuver, because you may fall weak to the temptation, and the temptation may be good for you, but then it could be bad for you, or it could start out good and then turn into bad. You just do not know. Anybody that come around you wants something from you, and they know who you are and you don't know who they are. That has got to be hard to maneuver. I used to want to be famous so bad. Now I'm like, is that something I really want? Do you really want everyone to know you, for you to be a household name? Man, like, come on. You can't even, like, everybody got a sob story. Everybody coming out with their hand out. Everybody overcharged you for stuff because they know you got the money. That's crazy. So you mean to tell me because this person broke, you're going to charge them this, but just because I got money, I get the exact same service, you're going to charge me 10 times the amount of money? How do you stay rich in a situation like that? Everything is super expensive. Everybody's overcharged you, hitting you over the head. Everybody might be out trying to scam you. Girls are trying to, like, dude, hey, listen, man. I think about that, like, man, I'm glad I didn't become famous. Like, I'm glad I'm not famous. I'm known here and there, from doing what I do, but that's got to be tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the fact when I go do my shows and I do my events, a lot of people know me, families like me, things, this is that. But I'm nowhere near on that level where people are plotting me, because I ain't got no, hey, listen, I don't have millions of dollars. And even if I did, I wouldn't want to tell anybody I had millions of dollars. This is another thing about celebrities. Anytime they get something going on, like Shannon Sharpe, he get $100 million contract put on the table, and immediately after that, he gets sued for $50 million. The only way you would even ask for $50 million is if you know that person got $50 million, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, so when that type of information gets put out there, I would be devastated. I wouldn't want people to know, yo, I just got a $2-3 million deal. Hecky nah. No way. I don't want that out there, man. Nah, heck. That's why when certain people win the lottery, they got a mask on or something like that, because they don't want people to know, yo, they just ran the bag up. They got $1 million, bro. Hecky, nah, I don't want nobody to know I got $1 million. I ain't, no. I'm broke. 100%. You know what I mean? Hey, when I'm in the US of A, I'm hustling, I'm staying on my business. I'm celibate and I'm broke. Celibate and I'm broke. Screw that, man. Because, nah, man, you start running it up. I don't care what you see me in. I could be driving in a brand new car, look like a spaceship. Bro, you ain't got no money. I just saw you in that car. Nah, bro, that was AI, man. That was edit. Nah, we just green screened that in, man. Nah, it ain't true, bro. All that jewelry, nah, man. I was renting that for the day, bro. I'm broke. I'm saying, yo, listen. Yo, the goal is to make money and claim you're broke, because when people really think you got it, hey, they coming at you crazy, dog. Telling you, man. So that's my take on the Shannon Sharp thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. And as a person who's pursuing to be very, very wealthy, pursuing to have, I don't want to be super famous, but I do want to be known for what I do in the community and things like that. I'm just letting it be known off the rip, man. You gotta be careful out here because situations like this can happen to anybody. You got a lot of people laughing, making jokes, woo, 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 but it happens to a lot of people, to people who thought it would never happen to them, you know? And unfortunately, it's happening to Shannon Sharp right now. So that's all I gotta say.